Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. My most recent video was about the summoning key and its inclusion in the director's cut music video for The Gift, the Revelations music video. Now, the reason I'm posting this video is that YouTube decided to snip off the last minute of that previous vid, and so the point that I was building up to the whole damn time kind of got lost to the ether. YouTube just decided to snip it off, throw it away, and so the video ends really abruptly, and it's not how I wanted it to end at all, or anything like that, and so I figured it would be a good idea to post a follow-up explaining my final point, expanding on a few things from the video that you guys were getting interested in the comment section of that first vid, and then also tie everything together in a nice little knot. Okay, so what I want to talk about first of all is the thing that I would have talked about in the last video had it been actually included in the damn vid, and that's the idea that with the Origins cutscene, what Treyarch did is they essentially said, okay, we're going to take a lot of elements that are extremely familiar to you. We're going to take Samantha and Eddie and Maxis and all these toys that you've sort of seen versions of in the mode itself, the wall chalk on the wall, the perk bottles, etc., and we're going to bring them into reality in a way that you have never seen them before. They were so starkly different in their implementation to everything that we were previously aware of that it completely blew the minds of everybody, myself included. And what it did in its vast sort of difference to everything else is it gave Treyarch the option to start afresh, and that's sort of what they did with Black Ops 3. They started and planted a new seed of a story that ended up growing into something that would encapsulate all the old stuff, but not in a very direct way. It was still there by all means, and still integral, and still very important. Black Ops 1 is not unimportant by any means, but it kind of shifted our focus. It was like we had some corrective lenses applied to our vision. Now, with Revelations, we have something very different going on. We have a situation where the end cutscene has given us exactly what we have been expecting all year. Which is a little frustrating, admittedly, and it's very, very different to what happened with Origins. And so it's got a lot of people talking about the potential for a super Easter egg, a lot of people talking about there having to be more, there's got to be more, and all sorts of stuff like that. What that end cutscene doesn't really do is give us very much room to say, okay, it's clear that they're going in this direction next, or that direction next. I don't think we're ever going to be playing as Primus. I think that their story is done, their loop has been closed now, and that cycle is just going to keep on rotating. Now, whether we break the cycle or not is open to interpretation by all means, but there's no real evidence for that in the cutscene itself, I would say. Or at least very, very little. Such a small amount that it's basically negligible. Now, the thing that's interesting is that this cutscene that I talked about in my previous video, this cutscene that they have released, it's not really a cutscene, the music video, the director's cut that they have released, gives us something that really, I guess, pokes a potential needle through the brackets that Jason has created and erected for Black Ops 3 Zombies, and it maybe gives us a little bit of a direction for the future, okay? So the point I was trying to make is that by taking the summoning key, this all-powerful artifact, and alongside Sophia and the Apothecons and the Undead, etc., plunging it into this universe that was then closed off, in theory, it should have all been wiped from existence and finished. But the fact that it's in the trailer, and it's intact, and it's floating in space, means that all of those things that should really, by rights, have been deleted from existence and from memory and from time itself could still have some way through such that they would survive that event, Monty's plan would not have worked out, and some terrible catastrophe could occur such that they would be brought back into the universe, brought back into the perfect world, or certainly at least brought back into the multiverse in which Monty and the other characters inhabit. So, it would be very, very easy for Treyarch to say, okay, we have a situation where the key, this all-powerful artifact, has survived this catastrophic event that shaped our lives. Okay, that's a quote, that's not what I'm saying here. Treyarch could well say, the key has survived, so has X, so has Y. Or, they don't even need to go there, but they can say, the key has survived, we see it in this trailer, in this music video, and so what could happen is, in the next game, They could have someone go on a quest to get the summoning key. They could have one of our old characters return. They could have new characters in there. They could have a new crew. They could go completely in any direction they wanted to, but with this keystone of the summoning key being included in some way. Because if it is indeed the most powerful object in not just this universe, but any universe, if that is a true statement, then there is no way that it's going to be left to float in space forever. Whether it's the Chronorium containing its location, whether it's some old man in a house with a bunch of kids, wherever or whoever it might be, that key will be focused upon by powerful individuals looking to get more powerful, by weak individuals looking to usurp the throne and get some power for themselves. It is going to be important, and so Treyarch here have given themselves a key to open a figurative door. If they want to, they can completely explore that avenue in the next game with no issues. And what that would also allow them to do is bring elements from the previous games, bring elements from the story that we know and love into that next game, whether it's via the key or whether it's something in the key or whatever, that would then give us callbacks to our previous story while still being tasteful, still not ruining that previous story or impinging on those brackets, but rather just giving us a little bit of flavor and enhancing the new world that they will no doubt be creating in the next Treyarch title. That's what I wanted to get at. That's why I said that the key could be the key to the future of Call of Duty Zombies, and that's the point that YouTube have managed to cut off the end of my video. Goodness gracious me, how damn unlucky. Okay, so, I've been MrRoflWaffles. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm now going to play the end of that previous video just so you get that last snippet, because I say a little thing about notifications, which is very useful, but thank you so much for watching. Here's that final clip. Who knows what's going to happen? But there is possibility due to the fact that this key has just been left floating in space, Wheatley style, and we don't know what's going to happen next to it. Okay, that's the end of the video for me. I've been MrRoflWaffles. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Consider subscribing as well. Oh, and by the way, the little bell next to the sub button, click that and make sure that it's notifying you for my uploads. It's worth doing. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.